Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial, we are going to build a complete word by word captioning tool that displays subtitles in sync with your audio. We are building this app entirely using Whisper and Streamlit. This is especially useful for audio and video content developers, whether you are working on podcasts or doing interviews or developing voiceovers or doing video editing. If you want a quick way to visualize the speech in real time, almost like how subtitles work in movies. We use OpenAI's Whisper model for this transcription and then syncs the transcript word by word as the audio plays inside the Streamlit app. It feels very similar to live captioning, but without any external APIs, and no internet is required for this transcription. Whisper runs fully on your local computer. So if you have been looking for an offline fully customizable subtitle generation and preview tool, this project is for you. Before we jump into the code, let me quickly show you how this entire app works. So here it is already running. I'm just aborting this. Control C, just type CLS. So then just take the command streamlit run app.py. So app.py is a script that I have written for this purpose, which is available in this app directory. I'm just running that here actually. When you run this streamlit run app.py, you will see this two things open. Automatically, you will see a window open for this. So it looks like this. So here you will get a drag and drop menu here actually. So you will just have to select your audio file. I'm just selecting my audio file. You can choose either MP3 or WAV. So after that, after you upload the audio file, it will do some process like generating the transcription, performing syncing activities and all. I have given the detailed comments to clearly tell in which stage we are in. After the transcription is complete, you will see this audio player. So when you click this play button, both the audio and the transcript flow together. The transcript will display itself word by word. I'm muting myself for a while so that you will clearly hear the audio content. So let's click this play button.
You have reached the essence of Argon. This is Donna. I'll be assisting you with your inquiries today. Please be informed that this call is being recorded and monitored for quality assurance purposes. How may I help you?
Um, well, I got this essence of argon oil for shipping, handling, and handling cost of $5.99. A sample of it, and if I want to cancel the order, I had to do it within 15 days, and so that is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get like a monthly for what is it, $83 a month.
Okay.
I can't afford that.
Okay, I'm more than happy. I'm happy to assist you. For me to be able to pull up your subscription here, could you kind of provide me your first and your last?
Carolyn, Carolyn, Lake, Lake,
Olyn, and then
yes,
Lak.
yes.
Okay, let's go ahead to pull up your subscription here or your account. Okay.
So that's it. So this is how our transcription works. Okay. So I just restarted this transcription process just to show you some functionalities. What happens is when you click this play button, both the audio and the transcription starts flowing together.
You have reached the essence of Argon. This is
But when you pass this play button, both the audio and the transcription will stop. So this is one feature I just want to show you. I have downloaded this file from magallonsolutions.com. So you can also download this. So I have provided this link here in the source code. Now that we have understood how this overall system works, right? So let's understand each piece involved in the development of this web app. Let's jump into the main source code. Before we dive deeper into this code, let's quickly understand how Streamlit is different from traditional web development frameworks like Angular, React, Node.js, etc. In a typical JavaScript or Angular app, the front end and the back end are completely separate. You write HTML, CSS, and JS for the front end UI and then connect it to a backend API which may have written in Node.js or Flask or Django or something else, which handles the logic and returns data back to the front end. So everything from file uploads to rendering the transcript happens through back and forth communication between the front end and back end layers. But with this Streamlit app, the philosophy is completely different. Here, everything is Python. There is no separate front end and back end. You write your front end UI and back end logic in the same file. You just say st.fileuploader or st.audio. St means Streamlit alias. So in Python, and Streamlit takes care of generating all the front end HTML, CSS, JavaScript components under the hood. You don't need to worry about routes, state, or component bindings. It just works. Not just that. If you want, you can inject raw HTML, custom CSS, or even JavaScript directly into your Streamlit app. Like this. We are using a small JavaScript block inside a Streamlit component to track audio's current time and print each word at the right moment. So using Streamlit, we are getting the best of both worlds, the simplicity of Python and the precision of browser-based DOM control through injected JavaScript. That's why Streamlit is powerful for developing prototypes, tools, and data-driven apps like this one. You can move really fast while still keeping things interactive and customizable. In this project, we follow 5 core steps actually. The first step is uploading and processing the audio, and the second step is running the Whisper transcription process with word level timestamps, and the third one is extracting those timestamps into a structured format. Fourth one, displaying the audio and transcript together in a web app using Streamlit. Fifth one, injecting JavaScript to sync each word with the audio playback. So these are the 5 core steps involved in this process. Before understand about what we do in each step, let's quickly understand how to set up OpenAI Whisper in your local computer. So I have listed all the steps in this Whisper installation. You can download this file. You will find the link to this PDF file in the comment section or in the description. You can just download this file and follow each step meticulously to set up the entire Whisper application properly. So here there are 2 ways to download this. One is either through GitHub repo link, or you can follow this pip install directly. So we followed this one just by using pip install. So before that, you just have to create one environment. So I named this environment as a Whisper env1. So this requires Python 3.10, and then after creating this environment and activating this environment, so you just have to install this Whisper using this pip install -u OpenAI Whisper within this environment. After you install this OpenAI Whisper, you will get some basic tools like NumPy, TQDM, etc. will get automatically installed. All dependencies for this OpenAI Whisper will be installed. Along with that, you will also get this PyTorch installation also done with this OpenAI Whisper, but we are going to install it separately, a CUDA version, a GPU version of PyTorch. So you can do that by using this link. So this basically uninstalls the torch that was installed during this OpenAI Whisper installation, and it will freshly install a GPU version of this torch. If you don't have a GPU in your computer, don't worry. So you just install this CPU version. This works for all computers. But if you have GPU, so let's utilize that in this project and use this command. After that, you just have to install this ffmpeg in the same environment using this command conda install -forge ffmpeg. After you complete the steps, so click this ffmpeg -version, you will see the version of this ffmpeg application. After that, you have to install some libraries like PyDub and Streamlit. These are some dependency libraries. PyDub is to manage the audio file and Streamlit is to develop the web application. Okay, and then after you done the first 5 steps using this commands, you can just verify whether installation of Whisper is properly done or not. Here I have just given your audio.mp3. Here you have to just provide the actual audio file name with the location. So after that, you will see this result text. This returns the entire transcription. After you run this Streamlit app.py, you will see something like this. So these are all the overall 6 steps involved in this OpenAI Whisper setup process. After that, if you have CUDA installed, if you have GPU in your machine, so you can set up CUDA like this. So when loading your Whisper model, you just have to set device is equals to device, and the device is set to CUDA if GPU is available. Else it will automatically set to CPU. I have provided all the requirements here in this requirements.txt file, but this ffmpeg is not provided here, so you just have to install it using conda, not pip. You can find this requirements.txt file in your root directory, that is here. You can find all these libraries here. After you install the OpenAI Whisper and its dependent libraries like PyDub and Streamlit, let's go through each step. So here I am just loading up some libraries. So Streamlit, Whisper, PyDub, temp file to create and manage temporary files, and JSON library, OS, and pprint. This pprint is some extended version of our print function within the Python. It adds some pretty print logic to the print statement. So after that, here I am setting up some Streamlit format settings like the page title and the layout. So you see this, right? So page title, Whisper word by word transcript. So you will find this here actually, Whisper word by word transcript followed by the link. Okay, that is what it is actually. You can just change to whatever you want, and here I am setting the layout as a centered. So if you use centered layout, you will see app like this. If you set layout as wide, you will see this entire app shifted towards left like that. You can control the web layout. Followed by I am setting up some markdown statements. So here I am setting up the title and a caption followed by some description. So they look like this actually. This is the title, audio to captions app with the perfect sync, and this is a caption I have used. So instantly visualize subtitles in sync with audio, no APIs, just Whisper like that. And here I am defining this file uploader function. So using this function, you will get something like this drag and drop menu here actually. Using by clicking this, you can upload any file that you want. So here, after you upload the file, we are going to write the entire code under this uploaded file condition actually. So the below code, entire code will work only when you have uploaded something and this uploaded file is true. Here I have just created some status to update status messages during processing. So here in the process, I have used several status messages to understand where we are in the current step. So this is our status message actually. Here in the end, you see this transcription, right? So until you achieve, you will see different numbers. Those are these statements: processing audio and loading Whisper model 25%. These percentages I have put the hard coded numbers here, okay? Like that. You'll see that in many ways, but once we are done, I am using this status.success. So this changes the color to green. The first step in this entire process is to upload the audio file. So when you click this, a file window shown like this, you will just have to click the audio file that you want and then upload here. That's it. And then the entire code will automatically start. What happens is when you upload a file, we use this PyDub library to convert any audio file into WAV format. So we also clip this audio file to 90 seconds, and this is not mandatory. You can use files of any length, but for a quick responsive demo, especially when running Whisper on a CPU, shorter clips make the app faster and more usable actually. So what I recommend is when you have a long video, say for example 10 minutes or 20 minutes or more than that, I recommend you to use GPU version. Along with that, I recommend you to split that entire audio file into some minor clips, say for example 2-minute clip or 3-minute clips, and then develop the transcription for each clip one at a time. So here I have just taken a 90-second clip. So even if you upload some larger clip also, it will be trimmed to 90 seconds and it will only take the first 90 seconds audio clip actually. After you develop this file, we will just load the Whisper model for this transcription process. Here I am loading the small model. So these are all the different models that are available in OpenAI Whisper. So tiny, base, small, medium, large. As you move from tiny to large, the accuracy will tremendously increase, and the RAM requirement will also tremendously increase actually. For the tiny model, 1 GB RAM is sufficient, but if you want to use a large model, you require at least 10 to 12 GB of free RAM. Okay, but the speed is slowest in large and it's very fastest in tiny, and the accuracy is best in large and the lowest in tiny. I used this small model, which is decent actually. Speed wise it's decent, and accuracy is also decent for the kind of conversation that we have. So accuracy is decent. If you have more resources, so you can use large, but for all practical purposes small is sufficient. After you load the model, you just have to transcribe the audio file using this model. So for that we use this model.transcribe. Within that we are sending these options like the audio file path and word timestamps true and the task and the language. Task is the transcript and the language is the English. So what this does is, if you look at the actual trans process here, this result variable looks like this as a dictionary actually. So it has this kind of segments. Each segment has this four parts: end, probability, start, and the word. So end and start are the starting and ending times at which this word occurred. Okay, so this is the actual word. At time 00, word U was uttered, and at time 1.06 second, this U uttering was stopped. Okay, like that. It extracts all the words or sometimes phrases that are available inside the audio, and with each word or phrase it also extracts the start and end time. And if you want to extract the start and the end times or not is defined by this word timestamps true. If you set this to true, you will see that start and end times being recorded in the results file. After you extract all the segments, we are going to do a quick display here actually. So that is what we are seeing here. Just for clarity and understanding purpose, I printed the first segment here actually. And then after this trans done, we almost reached 90%. And then we just have to extract the start and the ending times and the text. We are going to use this text to display in the transcription section of the web app, and we are going to use these start and end times to perfectly sync with the audio file. In order to sync the audio file with the transcription, I have written some JavaScript here. So I have injected this JavaScript into this Streamlit. Here I took all the words with their starting times and developed this JSON file, and I used this JSON file to develop the transcript variable in the JavaScript. We also have this variable IDX that tracks the timings, and then we have this current time variable, and this current time variable is the time that is in the audio file during its playtime. Okay, in each playtime it will extract the current time, and we compare the current time with the time in the transcript, and then we print the transcript whenever we achieved a particular time step in the audio. So that's how this entire JavaScript works. This while loop gives us the feeling of word by word caption effect that you see in this audio file transcription process. So that's all for this tutorial. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really motivates us to keep creating more hands-on tutorials like this. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Happy learning.